Asmongold does it again. A truly pathetic existence that doesn't care about anything in the world but adoration from people that he does not even know or honestly care about or respect. This situation is pretty wild. Asmongold uploaded a video and then he deleted it because he decided to once again speak about something that he has absolutely no clue about. Now, granted, I also don't have any clue about, but this situation is pretty wild and I'm going to give you the context. But first, let's hear what Asmongold says.
And people actually, there were apparently a dozen or so people that actually read all 90 pages. And after they looked into it, they found out that, in fact, she was the one that had cheated on her husband while he was on deployment. So if you look at the engagements here, let's read some of these. And I'd be pretty mad too if my wife fucked 5 different men instead of me. She put out a twit longer begging for attention and looking for, you know, approval for cheating on her fucking husband.
Yeah, that's the video. It was on Asmongold's channel, but now it got deleted, and a couple of people did not like it. Now, granted, I honestly think those people are insane lunatics, but well, Asmongold's not a lot better than these insane lunatics. Here is one person who thinks it's harassment that someone posted his name and said another day, another viral Asmongold hate post. Hey, when you're as stupid as Asmongold and just claim to be an expert in all things human and have ever existed, and that you are superior, you're bound to get almost everything wrong because you're a delusional freak of nature. And a cockroach tamer that looks like a balding pigeon. It is what it is. In any case, this situation is hilarious. So the context about this situation is some big VTuber or someone like that made a tweet longer exposing their fiance for being abusive, manipulative, bad men, and all of those things. Now, is any of that true? Don't know. And the fiance, on the other hand, well, he pretty much did everything that Asmongold says. But considering first it was the female who came out and then it was the male, Asmongold instantaneously naturally assumes that the second person who says the final word is in the right, aka the Dr. Disrespect situation, where Doc literally comes out and says, "I did everything that you accuse me of, but I am innocent because, well, no, there's no reasons or anything. I'm just innocent." And Asmongold said, "Oh, I knew the Doc was gonna come back." That's what being an idiot truly is. It's kind of really pathetic. And he instantaneously assumed the situation where the woman is 100% at fault. Now again, I don't know who here is at fault. The only thing I know in situations where something like that happens, one person goes out and says, "Oh my god, my husband is a creepy manipulator, blah, 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 blah. He cheated on me and other things." And the other side comes out and says the exact same thing. I don't pick a side, because typically both sides are complete degenerate losers, and I don't want to pick a side in that situation. May they both burn in righteous hellfire for all that I care. I don't know who is right. I don't care who is right. No one currently knows what is right, and there's a 92-page manifesto or something like that, which is absolutely insane. A Google Doc with 90 pages or something like that. Yeah, kind of a big thing. I don't know who Fraught is, and yes, the person's name is supposed to be Fraught or whatever, or at least their alias. It's kind of quite insane. And the fact that Asmongold, without any hesitancy whatsoever at all, instantaneously just assumes one side is wrong and the other side is right without knowing none of this stuff. Literally, he himself here claims, let's listen again, because it's like this level of stupidity is hilarious.
So people that actually read all 90 pages, and after they looked into it, they found out that, in fact, she was the one that had cheated on her husband while he was...
That's right. Let me summarize this for you if you don't understand exactly how stupid and pathetic this logic is. Someone comes out and claims something and puts a 90-page manifesto. You're to You are too lazy to read any of this because you just want to get the easy money from YouTube and be on the right side of history. So 12-year-olds can comment in the comments as common as Asmongold W. By the way, anyone who uses W and L as actual words or in sentences, I I don't respect you at all, and I wish you did not exist. Just gonna put that plainly out there, okay? You're not a real human, and you deserve no human rights. Just gonna put that one out there real fast. So, there's this document that he doesn't want to read, but he wants to get in on the juicy drama because it's views and all of that. And someone else comes out and claims, I read those 80 pages, and it's all bullshit. And he's like, oh, someone claimed that they read all 80 pages. I'm gonna just believe them because reasons. That is the stupidest thing that you can do. Someone randomly comes out and says, oh yeah, I read this document. You have no idea if they actually read it. You have no idea if they understood it. There's so many things to question, but you're like, nah, someone said they read the document and it was shit. And then Asmongold does the typical thing. Because let's be real, okay? Let's be completely real for a moment. When faced with these types of situations, there are a lot of times where women just come out and spew a lot of bullshit. Especially on Twitter, especially in situations like this. Amber Heard, probably one of the most glorious examples of all time about stuff like this. And in a lot of cases, they just lie, try to get pity points, attention, and all of those things through. My thought here is, Asmongold most likely look at this, saw that someone says, oh, all of this is bullshit, and actually she's the bad one in this, without knowing if it's true or not, if the claims are true, if anything's true. And he's like, ah, yes, this sounds just like your typical woman on Twitter trying to get attention from other people. Which, again, is kind of common, so at least he has some logic there, and he just goes with it. It's beautiful.
That had cheated on her husband while he was on deployment. So if you look at the engagements here, let's read some of these. And I'd be pretty mad, too, if my wife fucked 5 different men instead of me. She put out a twit longer, begging for attention and looking for,
By the way, if your wife fucks 5 different guys, or even 1, just divorce her because it's over. When cheating starts, cheating doesn't stop. Very simple. There is no forgiveness. There is nothing on. The only thing you can do is just move on because you have no chances. But the fact that she actually got with 5 different ones is hilarious. This original post has 1.1 million views. Let's actually read the comments because I haven't. Her ex-husband was a sociopath. He threatened her with suicide, cheated on her, abused her. Good to see her out of that toxic marriage. Now, honestly, when I read something like this, it sounds like the Amaranth thing. I didn't remember that time when Amaranth was like, my husband's abusive and all of that stuff. I instantaneously made a video calling that bullshit. Because she claimed that it was her husband who made her dress like a sleuth. It was all him. Guess what? He vanishes. He's no longer there, and she continues doing everything like she did before. It is pretty hilarious. And then after a month or something, that guy, the husband is back into the picture, and everything's starting over again. Oh man, a woman crying just does something to some men, okay? Some men can literally not help themselves, but instantaneously go ooga booga, what is happening, what a woman should not cry. And they don't think about anything, and that's pretty much it. I wonder how Filian, no idea if that's a man's name or a woman's name, would feel looking at this, knowing that the co-founder of her talent agency is openly shitting on another. Oh, right, also. Yeah, turns out she's a part of the talent agency that Asmongold runs, which is hilarious. I hope this VTuber sues Asmongold. That's also a thing. Because yeah, they're from the same talent agency. Again, Asmongold is just a figurehead. He has no idea what happens there. We already know this from other videos, but yeah, it's hilarious. Just another classic day of Asmongold being a fucking idiot. Let it never stop. And he, by the way, again, has been pretty lax on his actual opinion videos. I've been looking at his channel and I'm just saying, oh, he's talking about games again. Asmongold, you absolute coward. Where are all the opinion videos about you, how life should happen, and all of that stuff? Where are they? I want to have some fun. I want to laugh a little bit. Come on, buddy. Be a man. Be the man your father never was. Give some opinions. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye bye.